Hello, I'm Dr. Hilary Jones, and I'm pleased to say that I'll be working with your co-op pharmacy to help and support with lots of healthcare matters that might crop up. Well, today I want to talk about weight loss and all the options available to improve things. Now, modern lifestyles often lead to gradual gain in weight. And it's not easy to shift that. The body is very, very resilient at hanging on to every calorie that we eat, as I'm sure you know. And however much we try and diet and exercise, it can sometimes be frustratingly difficult to shed excess weight. But I want to talk about some of those facts and what we can do to remedy the situation. Basically, we know why people put on weight. They consume more calories than they burn, and therefore those calories are transferred into fatty tissue, and that increases our weight. But it's not inevitable that we need to gain weight. There are things that we can do to prevent the situation in the first place. The weight that you see, of course, is only part of the problem. When we gain weight, the fatty tissue is deposited around our organs, around our heart, around our intestines, under our skin, in most organs of the body, liver as well. And that can have effects on our health. So that can lead to an inflammation in various organs of the body, which is not healthy. We also know that when we gain excess weight, it can play havoc with our metabolism, the way our body handles food, the way we feel and experience hunger and satiety. We don't feel that we've eaten enough when we physically have. And all these things are interrelated. But there are some overarching actions that you can take that can help. And first of all, you need to reduce the intake of unhealthy, calorie-dense foods, which are so very tempting. We can do more aerobic exercise. We can replace cravings for unhealthy food with more healthier options. And we can drink more water generally, which is always helpful. And we know that during this recent COVID-19 pandemic, people have been stuck at home. They've been anxious, and they may have reached for comfort foods because they have more time and because they're stressed. And there's no doubt that a lot of people have put on more weight during self-isolation and lockdown. We know that in Britain, according to Diabetes UK, something like 29% of adults are overweight, and about 20% of children leaving primary school and going on to the next school are overweight as well. So this is a worry, because it's difficult to shed weight once it's there. And the younger we are, when we're overweight, the more likely it is that those young people will grow up into overweight adults as well. So how can you be supported in your weight loss journey effectively? And how can you make sure that you maintain your weight loss? Well, it's certainly worthwhile discussing things with your GP or your practice nurse. They are there to help with preventative medicine, so they can give you tips as to how to go ahead, and they can also check your general health to see how healthy you are right now as a result of your excess weight. So your general health should be checked. The cause of your weight gain can be explored. Is it psychological? Is it physical? Are there any medical conditions that need to be ruled out and excluded? That's important. And a plan to go forward in a sensible way so that you've got the motivation, knowing that you're going to be monitored, is also a part of that solution. So at the co-op pharmacy, there is a treatment support that you can utilize. There's the website where you'll find a wide range of medicines, of slimming aids, and meal replacements. And this will support you in reaching the goal that you want to set for your weight loss. What are weight loss products designed to do? Well, first of all, they're designed to prevent fat from being absorbed into your body and for those calories to increase your weight. Um, Meal replacements, on the other hand, give an easy, balanced way of reducing your calorie intake. So both work in different ways, but whichever one you choose, it's worth bearing in mind that you are going to be medically much healthier by losing weight. You're going to feel psychologically better. You're going to have more energy. There are so many benefits, not just the cosmetic ones, concerned with weight loss. An easy way of monitoring your progress is to keep an eye on your body mass index. Your body mass index, or BMI, is a calculation. It's simply your weight in kilos divided by your height in meters squared. And whilst that sounds complicated, there are charts that you can easily look at on NHS websites, so you can keep an eye on how you're doing. Another thing to consider is the effect of your weight on diabetes. Now, by the last calculations in this country, there are something like 4 million people who suffer from diabetes. Now, there are two types of diabetes, almost different disorders. In type 1, the body's immune system, for some reason, recognizes the insulin producing cells in the pancreas gland as foreign and destroy them. And therefore, the body can't make any insulin. And in type 2 diabetes, the body doesn't produce enough insulin, or else the cells, the receptor cells elsewhere in the body, don't respond to that insulin. So insulin in both situations becomes inefficient or absent altogether. And then the condition of diabetes occurs. With type 2 diabetes, the most common type, 90% of diabetics have type 2 diabetes. The patients are usually overweight, and while sugar itself doesn't cause diabetes directly, you're more likely to develop diabetes, type 2 diabetes, as I say, if you're overweight. So that's just one of the things that makes us consider why weight loss is so important. It helps our general health. It helps our prevent heart disease, diabetes, and many other conditions, including cancer. About 30% of cancers are related to overweight. So there's serious medical reasons why weight loss is important. What products can potentially help with a healthy lifestyle? At Co-op Pharmacy, there are weight management products and meal replacement products to choose from. When it comes to weight loss products, there's Orlos and Ali, and both contain something called Orlistat. They're both used for weight loss in adults aged 18 and over who are overweight and have a body mass index of over 28. Orlistat works by blocking an enzyme that breaks down fat in your diet. And this undigested fat is simply excreted from the body when you go to the loo. Orlistat doesn't block the absorption of calories from sugar and other constituents of your diet, however, and you'll still need to take extra fat-soluble vitamins such as A, D, E, and K, because otherwise your body could be depleted of these fat-soluble vitamins. When it comes to meal replacements, there's the XLS Medical, which is in fact the #1 weight loss brand in Europe, and it's there for the treatment of excess weight. What it does is it replenishes the body with vitamins A, D, and E, and it reduces calories that are absorbed from dietary fats. Now, because of the way it works, it doesn't interfere with the body's natural metabolic processes. And that's important. It's well tolerated, and it's certified as a medical device class 2B. So that means it's passed safety tests according to international protocols and standards. Meal replacements include Slim Fast shakes and bars, And these are easy to obtain and help to restrict your intake through each day. And for more information about each product, you can review the information to help you decide which one is suitable most for you. But there's lots more information on the Co-op Pharmacy website to support your goal, and you can and you will get there. Persevere, be patient, don't look at the scales every day or even every week. If you do the lifestyle changes and if you use these products sensibly, you can get there. Trust me, I'm a doctor.